Will Roy and Get a Bag on Live having a story time about Will ex-lover plus his deceased friend, and who family was mad about him having the insurance. Policy on their family member part to like, comment and subscribe. Also turn on your post notification bell to stay up to date with my content. Bye.
Every day. So one day, nigga just go around there and like start choking Damo and smacking him. So I jump out the car. I'm trying to break. So like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck happened? So I'm like, y'all wild as shit. Like y'all weird as shit. So the nigga hurt me. The nigga get back in the car, whatever the case may be. So mind you, Dama was high shit up dipper. So he was looking for this nigga every day. But mind you, I'm at work every day. Like I'm still going to work. Dama was selling my water and shit. So he one day he called me on my way home. I got up. It's just this one day I had an 8-hour day and I delivered my mail right on time. Like, and I was gone by 4 o'clock. I get a call at like 4:30. I'm almost to the avenue. Mo, what the fuck? I got him. I got that nigga. I'm like, got who? What happened? He like, yeah, that nigga was faking. I got up on him. So I'm like, who? He like, that nigga that did that the other day. So I'm like, what happened? He like, yeah, I left that nigga. I don't know if that nigga dead or not. That nigga in the alley right now on South Capitol. So I'm like, what? I'm like, where the fuck is you at? He like, I'm gonna call you when I get to my location. I'll call you when I get to the location, man. I love you, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck about to happen. I don't know what the fuck going on, whatever. So I'm like, oh my God, like I'm lost. So mind you, I'm literally about to hit the Avenue exit. So I just keep motherfucking going to South Capitol Street. So I go to, so I'm like, what the fuck? What? So I call him back. I'm like, where at? Where at on South Capitol? He like, by the PNC. So I turned by the PNC. Damo dead. Yeah, can't nothing happen to him.
Right.
I mean, I'm not being funny, but Damo dead. It's nothing can happen to him. Like, what the fuck that police gonna do to him? It's over.
They can't do nothing.
Yeah, they can't do nothing. He's dead. So they got me telling that story if he was alive. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all bitches is crazy. Rom gonna get you. Rom ain't got. I ain't got nothing. I don't have nothing to do with it.
Disclaimer.
Yes, I don't have nothing to do with it. Like I don't have nothing to do with it. Like nothing. So I ended up making a left by the PNC or whatever. So I see somebody on the ground. Like I'm looking. You know how like you looking around, but you're not trying to like stay. Like you trying to look around and see what the fuck going on. So I look, cause I ain't see nobody by the PNC. So I looked over to my left in the alley. It's somebody right there, literally on the ground. I'm like, oh my God. And I see the ambulance and stuff about to pull up. I'm like, oh my God.
So he was dead?
No, he didn't die.
Damn.
He didn't die. No, he didn't die. And Damo, so that's what I'm telling this story because that's what made me get the insurance because Damo told me he was like, man,
He
get
felt like
some insurance on me
the boy was
because
gonna
like
do
I know what's about
nothing.
to happen. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, just get some insurance. So I was like, all right. So the people went to his house and all of that, like, because I guess the insurance people had to see if you smoke or they had to do a test or I don't know what the fuck they had to do on him, but they had to get his blood and shit. I know that. So they had to go out there to his house to get it. Yeah. So I ended up getting the insurance on Damo. So that and then so boom. I never knew that I was even involved in insurance. All I was doing was telling Damo was I'm gonna pay the insurance every month. Like you just give me the money, I just pay it every month, or I'm gonna just pay it every month. If you don't give me the money, whatever the case may be. So I paid what I paid. I paid like $30 something a month or something like that. But anyway, the insurance man, mind you, this is my insurance man that's on my route, my post office route. So I see him every day. So he come in there, he like, you need to sign these papers. So I'm like, what papers? What papers I got to sign? He like the insurance papers. Dharma put you down as a beneficiary. I'm like, what? He like, yeah. He put you down as the beneficiary. So I'm like, okay. So he like, I'm like, so how much is he putting me down for? He like 75%, and he put down Harlem as 25%.
Who? Cause what
He got
he
40.
will.
Harlem is, which is his son, his youngest son. But mind you,
Time I need my money. All right, go ahead. So he put you in the beneficiary.
so he put me. So mind you, okay. So Darmo, when he came home, I think like a month before he came home, he told me to start the insurance back up. So I started the insurance back up, or whatever the case may be. So Darmo ended up dying a few months short of the 2 years that you need to have insurance before you before they do any investigation. So like if he would have had insurance for 2 years or more, they wouldn't have did no investigation. So boom, when Damo died,
How did he pass away? Somebody must be calling his phone.
when Damo died,
Oh,
um,
I'm sorry. Then we don't gotta talk about it no more, bitch. I thought your phone. I'm sorry.
um, his
If
family, like, so I told them the grandma, the aunt was saying she was going to use her money to pay for the funeral, whatever the case may be. So I told her like I haven't. She basically said that some papers was coming for Dama or whatever the case may be. She didn't know what a policy was or who it was through or whatever the case may be. She just knew that something keeps coming through the mail with the policy information.
so, he never told her
So
about it.
no. So I
Okay.
called her and I told her, I was being nice, which I shouldn't. I regret. I should have never did.
Mm.
I called her and I told her that, I'll let the insurance policy pay for the funeral. Y'all just do whatever y'all want to do and don't worry about I pay for it all. So I signed the policy over to the insurance. I mean the funeral home, because the funeral home. They take whatever and then they send you the money or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
So
You did right. That was true.
I told them that I was going to actually pay for the, the kids stuff and all that stuff, like everything. So anyway, the um the brother, he came at me. He started calling the insurance company, threatening them, telling them that my brother don't know me. I'm not no fucking family to him. Uh, how is it possible that I'm getting all this money and all this and all that? See, they thought the policy was for 25,000, so they was trying to get Damo like cheap ass funeral. They didn't know that the policy was worth $250,000. So they threatening, the people with all this money, like going crazy. Like I'm talking about going crazy. So now the insurance company people is calling me like, who are these people calling? Like, we trying to issue your check, and these people are like threatening us. So now we can't even issue the check. Now we have to investigate and see like
It
how this
don't
policy was
matter who the
made. Like
policy holder
all,
is.
all I know is, long story short, is bitch, I didn't get no money. They told me that the policy, what they say? when they investigated, because they, like I said, they wasn't gonna investigate it until the family did all of that stuff. When they investigated, they seen that I got the policy started a month before he came home,
Oh shit.
and you're not supposed to have insurance when you incarcerated.
What?
So they voided the whole policy out because the family did all that.
So they didn't even get to pay for the funeral.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. At that point, I didn't give a fuck. I
You
didn't care no more
was
because
in
they
your
already
feelings.
fucked up everything. They voided everything. Like I didn't give a fuck.
They could at
Like
least
and the
waited
family
till
was
they paid
so
for the burial and stuff.
like that shit was so weird because the mother is a dipperhead from Wellington Park. Her name is Yanni. Yanni from Wellington. Dipperhead, grown ass little daughters that I used to literally give $50, $100 to so Damo can take them to go get some little stuff, bought them school shit, and these little grown little bitches grew up and came on this motherfucker live and disrespected me with their dipperhead ass mother.
Mm, that's
I
crazy.
was gonna give them uh 25,000 a piece. And the last child already had his portion. He already had the policy was for what 250. So I was getting 75% of the policy. So that would be 180, 189,000, 190,000, something like that. So I would have got that, and the baby would have got his portion, which would have been like what 60,000, something like that. He would have had like a cool 60. So I was gonna give both of her daughters 25. That's 50K in your dipperhead house in Wellington Park, bitch. Like that's 50K in your dipperhead house. And then I was gonna give Lord Damo 25K.
And,
And I
and,
was
and
gonna keep
so basically they had to, if they canceled the whole
I was the
policy
one
out,
paying the
that made the funeral
policy,
should
bitch. None
be
of you
paid
bitches was
for.
paying it. So that was the rest of the 110 was gonna be mine. What you mean? What you mean? Wasn't giving nobody else shit. The brother who was locked up all this time. Where was you at when
And
Dama was locked
nobody
up?
paid the policy but you. Nobody.
Nobody.
You know what I started to realize? People don't give a fuck about people until they really die for real. Because they probably wasn't even calling them, checking on them, not just saying them specifically, but like in life.
They wasn't.
In life. And the
Even when
people that care about
even
them the
when even
most.
when even when he was with Candace, the little bitch that came up here and tried to play with me, who said, "Oh yeah, I got his cars when he died." All that. Like, okay, you got some buckets. Okay, bye, bye.
And family
Them
will
bitches
argue
just
you down for when money involved.
never even met the aunt. Like his aunt used to curry him, put him out. He used to have to fight his. One day, his cousin in there fighting him and black his eye like bad. Like I used to curry Damo, put him out, but then now all of a sudden, Damo had to come to my house plenty nights. Like, and it's no fucking on none of that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people, I really was genuine friends with him. Like when I met him, I didn't think that man him was gonna be cool like that. Like they used to pull up in different cars all the time. That nigga, me and him used to pull up in car. He used to pull up in the car, bitch. I used to be like, oh, let me get that for today, bitch. He take my car, I'm taking his car. Like that's how the shit we was on. Like
I most definitely would have been like, I would have played that shit cool and would have been like, you know what, out of respect for the family and I'm gonna be my friend, I'm gonna pay for the whole funeral.
I, I did. I told him that.
No,
I
I
told him to
wouldn't
get
have said
whatever they
nothing about
want.
no policy. I would have act like I was the ballingest bitch in the world. I'm gonna just pay for the whole thing. Y'all don't have to worry about nothing. I know you grieving. I'm grieving too. I'm gonna
We
just pay for the
grieving.
whole thing. I know y'all going through stuff.
I just had to pay for it. Like I'm trying, man, for real. I just had to get a new $400. Like I'm trying my feelings about that, bro. Like they just fucked my little coin up. Like damn. Like and y'all bitches ain't sending no Christmas money or nothing. Like what's going on? Y'all okay? Maybe some sweatpants on. Let's go to the store to get some sheets because I ain't got no sheets. And I got like 3 J's left. At least I can watch TV again.
Yeah, but my thing is, like that's the part of being ground. Like, you be wanting to keep your money in your pocket so bad, but after you pay, you be like, oh well, good thing it's paid.
PZ, PZ, you really from the farms. You from here. Like I know you're not from the farms. You from uptown. So we'll give you your respect. You from uptown. But PZ, be real with these people. Like, man, you got into it plenty of times. Like, I mean, be real. But be real. Was I down? Was I down the farms smoking dippers, or was I down there just hanging with the people who smoke the dippers? Like, be real. Like, be real, P.
You said you was selling it.
No, no, no. I'm talking about no. I'm talking about before that. I wasn't always selling nippers now. That just was an error. That was just an error when I had lost my job. Well, I didn't lose my job. I was out on medical and shit. I needed motherfucking extra money. So that shit was putting big money in my pocket. So I
Or it
was
was
good.
giving. I need drugs. I'm on medical.
They said both.
They keep saying that.
Like, bitch,
But I'm
stop
not
playing with me. You talking
gonna
about
hold you.
both.
I'm not gonna hold you. I know a couple people back in my days that used to sailboat, and they have tried it, or not even on purpose. Back in the days when they used to sell it, they used to pull it for the people, like before they lit it, and just pull it back so it could stretch.
Uh-uh. I ain't do that when I was smoking. I mean, when I was selling them nipples. Come on now. I let them do that shit. I let them pull it back.
They come on, your baby father. He one of them.
I knew they was about to say
Yep, and my
that. I
my
knew
baby
they was about
father,
to use
he had that
that.
lifestyle too, honey. And I seen the bag just say you was smoking it. I ain't never had a dip a day in my life. A day in my life. But they wasn't lighting the cigarette and smoking it. They was just how they dip it, they pull it back so it can like further back to the butt of the cigarette. Yeah, accidentally inhaling it. Y'all ain't about to play with me like that. I'm not even gonna entertain it. They say if you don't feed it, it don't grow. Y'all plants are dead.
Okay. Well,
They playing with me boots. Cause I know a little bit of something. Well, you get what I was
Misha,
right.
call me Misha.
Huh?
Nah, that Misha Gleesh called me earlier.
What you saying?
That Gleesh. I don't know what that Gleesh one is.
My girl's standing on business.
They standing on couches. I'm standing on business. Bluffing. We'll see what time Misha do.
He did it.
Hold on, hold on. I didn't see that money in there. I need to spend it. I thought I had a couple dollars in there. Like a few dollars. All the dirty money getting rent.
Yeah, I ain't never. Well, what's considered hard
Never really
drugs?
cared for drugs.
What's considered
Is
hard
weed a
drugs?
drug?
No,
I'm just here to collect all my chips and dip.
weed is not a drug.
My girl said I'm here to collect all my chips and dip.
They say weed is definitely a drug. How? I plead the fifth. Perks is not a hard drug.
Hold on, I can send this $20 to her with fast.
They say weed is a plant, and I'm going to smoke it. They say perk is most definitely a hard drug. Mm, no.
I'm just here to collect all my chips and dip. Bitch. All y'all baby fathers do drugs, bitch. Fuck wrong with y'all. Y'all bitch think she's saying with me. But that's all. I never, I did it different when my friend passed away. Like, that's the only time. Bitches, it was never no motherfucking, it was a
You did
one-time
what?
thing. You can't tell y'all bitches, you can't tell y'all bitches nothing. That's what y'all bitches, I got some shit for y'all bitches right here, huh? This is what we do in Virginia. We had lock boxes where you bitches could come and get food. We got lock
Um,
boxes out here where you bitches could come and get food because you
oh, thank you,
bitches is
Officer
homeless.
Smoke.
Just come pick up food.